At last year's WD Keating Medal night, we had Damien Gill, CEO of AFL Tasmania, and Will Tatchell, also from AFL Tasmania, come over for our count. Damien spoke about what was happening football-wise in Tasmania and what a good job we were doing with football on King Island. Will helped umpire the semi-final and found that a small intruder was not happy about him trying to help it get off the ground. Last year's winner of the Keating Medal was Eli Bellinger, who had only played 4 games and won it with 17 votes from his teammate Jack Yude on 15 votes. Our leading goal kicker last season was Jack Yude from Curry, who kicked 21 goals, from Roosa Square of Grassy, who kicked 17. The junior grand final last year was played in trying conditions, with Grassy defeating North by 29 points. The Kevin Grave Medal for Best Player in a Grand Final went to Roosa Esquera from Grassy and was presented by Kevin himself along with his grandson Jaden. The senior grand final was also played in very blustery and trying conditions between Curry and Grassy. This game saw a first again for our association, with a father and son duo in Wayne and his son Sean umpire the game. Curry were too good for Grassy and went back-to-back with a convincing 82-point win. During the game, we saw how safe our new fence round the oval was when Tyler Rhodes got pushed through it. The Jim Satori Medal for Best on Ground in the Grand Final was awarded to Charlie Raff of Curry and was presented by Jim's great-grandson, Lee Satori. King Island Football Association Life member Terry Perry was awarded the Medal of the Order of Australia for his outstanding service to the King Island community. Terry was part of the team that got our junior football going on King Island and was a long-time member of the association as an umpire and a president. Sadly, this year our football community farewelled several valued members. Lucian West, who played with Grassy, lost his life in a tragic accident. At his memorial service, teammates performed a haka in his honour and we observed a minute's silence before our first game. Guy Barnes passed away after his battle with cancer. Guy played for both Curry and Grassy and was a valued member of our football community. John Gervasian, better known as Telstra John, also passed away. John umpired for us from 2019 to 2021 and made a valued contribution to our game. We were all saddened by the passing of Jamie Clemens. Jamie played and coached for the North Football Club before umpiring for a number of years. Although they are no longer with us, their contributions and memories will remain an important part of our football history. There were no changes to our executive this season, with Nicole Conley staying on as our president, Kelsey Watts our vice president, Wayne Hamer our deputy vice president, Katie Griffiths our secretary, and Jan van Rooswijk as our treasurer. This is the first season in quite a while that player numbers at the start of the season were good, with all 3 clubs getting good numbers to training pre-season. We continued with 12-a-side football and up to 4 on the bench. We changed the roster again this season and took out the 3 byes we had last year, which will see our season finish the earliest it ever has. This season, Curry had 16 players 6 times and 15 twice. Grassy had 16 players 4 times and 15 players 4 times. They also were the only side to use top-up players for 1 game. North have fielded 16 players for all of their 8 games. Last season, 85 players took to the field across the league, and this year that number was 83. Curry had 25 registered players, with Tyler Smith, Tom Graham, Toby Hyde, Brendan Ganson and Charlie Raff all playing their 8 games. They had 5 players who only played 1 game. Grassy had 32 registered players, with only Ryan Fozzie and Ryan Payne playing all their 8 games, while 10 of their players only played 1 or 2 games, and they used 2 top-up players who played in 1 game. North had 26 registered players, with Matthew Button, Blaze Mallinson, Bailey Rainbow, Jai Russell, Alex Perry and Max Arthur all playing their 8 games. 6 of their players only played 1 or 2 games. Coaching roles stayed the same last season, with Chris Barnett taking on the job for Grassy for his 9th season. Joel Williams continued on as Courage's coach for his 6th season, and Dale Ellis carried on as well for his 4th season as North's coach. There were 4 juniors in Tom Button, Eddie Clemens, Oliver Martin and Kane Lassie, who all made their debuts in the seniors this season. All of them impressed, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them poll votes tonight. Umpires were extremely tight at times this season, with our regular umpires being Paul Dobbs, Bevan Harmon, Wayne Hamer and Brendan Perry. Helping out when we were short was Jeremy Summers, Stacey Martin, Dylan Beecroft, Craig Constable, Arnold Stillmaker, Robbie Smith, Tyler Smith, Will Harvey and Tony Bear-Alexander. Auskick has continued to thrive this season, with 35 children signing up. 26 of them were males and there were also 9 female participants. They were under the guidance of our new coordinator, Glenn Aldridge. Glenn did a great job with the help of James Jakowenko and Richard Sutton, as well as all the other parents who helped out. This season our juniors continued playing with 3 sides and the team on the bye topping up. They had a good season this year under the helm of Glenn Aldridge for North, Craig Constable for Grassy and Robbie Smith for Curry. Last season 17 girls played in the juniors, and this season that number was 13. You can really see that the girls are improving as each season passes. Some roster games were close, while other games blew out a bit, but overall it was a good season with the coaches and players working well together to make sure there was a game each week. Early in the year a sports trainers course was held, which saw 6 participants attend. This was a good session which brought our trainers up to the standard that is needed now. Sponsors remain vital to our ongoing competition, and this year Intaz Insurance came on board and joined TRT Pastoral, Narracupa Mineral Sands, King Island Brewhouse, Bellevue Advisors, Newman's Home Furnishings, King Island Radio and TV and Waverley Station, who have continued to support our association. Their continued support is greatly appreciated. A Woman in Leadership course was held, which saw Peyton Connell, Sophie Wheeler and Georgia Gillow from AFL Tasmania come over and hold a session with our women at the hub, which was well attended. While on the island, they held clinics at the school and ran an Auskick session at Grassy, which saw a big group of Auskickers attend. We had 2 young umpires in Shay and Aria Hubby come to the island on a family holiday, and they umpired for us. Aria in the juniors, with Aria being the first female to umpire a game of football on King Island, and Shay in the seniors, with them both doing a great job. Daniel Webb and Amelia Chilcott from Rule Alive and Well came over and had a head of the game session with our young footballers. This is a youth mental health program on how to recognise mental health challenges and know where to get help. Our old goalpost pads had seen better days, so we have ordered some new ones that were used for the first time today. A chance meeting with Andrew Buckhorn from the Flatheads has seen us get new clothing for our umpires through sponsorship from his company MPH Contracting. Thank you, Andrew. We give a big thank you to G6M who helped us out with their crane to check out an issue we had with our new lights. This turned out to be a bigger issue than we thought and are working to fix this problem. It's been another memorable season for King Island football, and now it's time to look at players who could be in the mix for votes tonight. Eli Bellinger. Coming off a 2025 Keating Medal win from just 4 games, Eli Bellinger is up with 7 appearances this season, but with an undoubtedly deeper suite of contenders this year. Can he make it back to back? Lightning quick around the stoppages and as dangerous in front of goal as he is through the midfield. Bellinger has again been one of Curry's most damaging players. Alongside Charlie Raff, the pair have become one of the competition's toughest midfield combinations to contain. The only thing standing between Bellinger and back-to-back medals may well be the votes they'll take from each other. Charlie Raff. He has once again reminded the competition why he's one of the hardest players to match up on. 8 games and countless headaches for the opposition, and another season where he seemed to have all the time in the world. Whether it's finding space where none exists or winning the football in traffic, Raff has a habit of making the difficult look routine. If the Robins have controlled a match this season, chances are Charlie Raff has been right in the middle of it. Dale Ellis. Dale has once again led from the front. Across 7 games he set the tone with his relentless attack on the contest and willingness to put himself wherever he is most needed. He rarely lets the game happen around him. He insists on being part of it. Ellis has been the steadying hand and competitive heartbeat of the Bulldogs. If effort earned Keating Medal votes, he'd already have one hand on the medal. Lee Satori. Every forward line needs a destination, and for Grassy that destination has been Lee. After a season off, he has come back to make his presence felt. Strong in the air and clinical around goal, he's once again been one of the competition's most reliable key forwards and a player who changes the way opposition teams defend. Michael Dankert. Michael has quietly put together another consistent season for Curry. He is composed across the half-back line. He becomes a reliable distributor who reads the play well and regularly turns defence into attack. Rarely rushes. He rarely wastes a possession, making him an important part of another strong Robins season. Jackson Taylor. Jackson has quietly pieced together another solid season for the Hawks. Competitive around the contest and willing to do the hard work, he's become a dependable link through the middle and a player whose influence often goes beyond the stat sheet. Bailey Rainbow. He has been a determined presence in North's backline this season. Strong in the contest with a superb read of the play and a penetrating kick, he has repeatedly helped the Bulldogs repel opposition attacks. Another dependable season has given the umpires plenty to think about. Tristan Forrest. After missing all of 2025, the 2024 Keating medalist has returned to grassy colours this season. In 5 games he reminded everyone of the composure and class that saw him claim the league's highest individual honour. Another dependable campaign proved you can never write off a former Keating medalist. Peter Cole. If Eli Bellinger can bring home a Keating medal from a 4-game season, can Peter match him this year? Strong around the contest and dangerous when drifting forward, Cole has made his presence felt every time he has taken to the field for Grassy. 4 games may not leave much room for error, but they may have been enough to keep him firmly in the conversation. There will be plenty of other players who have played this season who will get a vote or two tonight. So stay with us to see who will get those votes at this, the 2026 King Island Football Association's WD Keating Medal Count.